Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Toledo, where we talk all things outdoor living. Today we're looking at a big decision for many homeowners. Should you go with a ground-level patio, a raised deck, or a mix of both? The first thing we look at is your back door and your yard. If your main floor sits several feet above the ground, a raised deck usually makes the most sense because it gives you a smooth step out from the house. You open the door, walk straight onto the deck, and you're ready to use the space. If your door is close to yard level, a patio might be the better fit since you don't need a tall structure to meet the door height. Raised decks are built on a frame with posts, beams, and joists, which allows us to adjust for slopes and uneven ground. This is especially helpful on lots that drop away from the house. A deck can bridge that change in height and still provide a level surface. We can then add stairs that lead down to the yard, another patio, or a lower seating area. Patios, on the other hand, sit directly on prepared ground or a base of stone and compacted material. They're often built with concrete or pavers, and they work very well in flatter areas. Patios are tough and feel solid underfoot, and they're a natural choice for spaces like fire pits, outdoor kitchens, or simple seating areas that you want close to the lawn. One of our favorite setups combines the two. We might build a raised deck off the back of the house for everyday use, then add a ground-level patio at the bottom of the stairs. The upper deck becomes your main grilling and dining area, while the patio becomes a second zone for relaxing, a fire feature, or a spot under a pergola. This layered design makes your yard feel bigger and more flexible. Material choice plays a big role too. On the deck, many homeowners choose composite decking, like boards from Fiberon, for a low-maintenance walking surface that holds up to sun and rain without constant staining. On the patio, pavers or stamped concrete can bring in texture and color while staying durable over time. Together, they create a clean, finished look that connects your indoor and outdoor spaces. We also think ahead to future projects. If you're interested in a sunroom, screened porch, or covered area down the road, it might make sense to start with a raised deck that's framed to handle that future roof. The patio below can stay open, or later be partially covered to create a shaded hangout. Planning these steps in the right order saves you trouble later. Another factor is maintenance. A basic concrete patio needs little day-to-day care beyond cleaning and sealing when needed. A deck requires more attention, especially if it's built from traditional wood. That's where composite surfaces can help, reducing the time you spend on upkeep. For many families, the best answer is a small to medium raised deck they use every day, combined with a tough, low-maintenance patio for gatherings. So which is right for you? Think about your door height, your yard slope, and how you really want to use the space. Picture where you'd like to sit with a cup of coffee, where the grill should go, and how kids or guests will move from the house to the lawn. Once you see those paths clearly, it becomes easier to decide whether a deck, a patio, or both will serve you best. You can reach our team at 419-574-4799 or visit toughdeckbuilderstoledo.com if you'd like help sorting through those choices for your own home. At Tough Deck Builders Toledo, we design and build structures that work with your property instead of fighting against it. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Toledo. If you're weighing patio versus deck or wondering how to combine them, we're here to help you build an outdoor space that feels solid, safe, and useful for years to come. We'll talk again in the next episode.